Hi guys, welcome to Real English Online. My name's Liam and today we're starting a new series. Actually something I know very little about because I'm an awful cook, and about the only things I can cook is a carbonara and other pasta dishes. I'm a pasta specialist, and that's what this series of videos is going to be looking at in the kitchen. So types of cooking, all the things we use for cooking, cooking equipment, anything you can think about with the kitchen, apart from recipes, because I don't know any, so I'm not going to be teaching you any of that. But hopefully these videos will be useful for all you budding chefs out there. Okay, so let's have a look at the words we're doing. Okay, so let's have a little look. So it looks like the lady here is in a little bit of trouble. That's what happens when I cook, a little blaze in the kitchen. So let's have a look at these types of cooking. The first one, to boil something in water. To fry something, usually in oil. To bake something in the oven. To roast something, also in the oven, but this is meat, usually. And to grill, either on a barbecue or, again, most ovens nowadays have a grill. And to pressure cook, and we'll get to this in a minute. Alright, so let's look at as you can see, we've got the first meaning up there already. To cook something in water, and this is to boil. So you can boil lots of things like spaghetti, rice, potatoes, all of these types of foods. Usually you boil for a certain amount of time to cook them, and it's a very healthy way of cooking. So my example here is you need to boil the pasta for 12 minutes and then it'll be ready. To cook something in oil, so this is to fry something. So you get a frying pan, you put lots of oil in there, and you put your eggs or your chips or sausages and you fry them. It's a delicious way of cooking, but you'll probably have a heart attack if you cook like this every day. That's the downside of it. So I love to eat fried eggs and bacon in the morning. It's the essential part of an English breakfast. And to cook something in the oven, like biscuits and bread, here we're baking. So we probably already know the shops, bakeries, and they sell all the good stuff. Cakes, pastries, bread, bagels, all this kind of stuff, and all of these things are baked in an oven. So put the cake in the oven and bake it for 30 minutes. Now, I have no idea if that's how long you bake a cake for, because truth be told, I've never baked a cake in my entire life. But anyway, I know what baking means. I just don't know how to do it. So the next one, to cook meat slowly in the oven. So here we are roasting something. And usually you would roast pork or beef or something like this, a big piece of meat that you cook for a long time, and it's very tender and soft and juicy because all the flavor comes out of it. And in England, in fact, we usually roast potatoes as well. So I roasted the lamb for 3 hours in the oven. To cook something under the grill, so this is again a very healthy way of cooking, because the heat comes from the top and all the fat drips out the bottom. So if you're on a diet or trying to lose weight, grilling things is a very good way of eating, especially chicken and things like that. So grilling food is a very healthy way to cook because it uses no oil. Now, the last one, I have just learned how to do this myself, and it's a fantastic way to cook, and that is to pressure cook something. So what you do is you literally have a pot and you seal the food. At the minute, I usually cook beans and things like that, things that take a long time to cook, but it's really good for making soup and things as well. And basically use the temperature and the pressure to cook it, and it cooks in half the time. All right, and that's a pressure cooker. I'm going to show you some pictures now, and they're going to fly in, and I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to guess what the style of cooking is. So the first one, oh, look at that. That looks like, I don't know, pakora or chicken. All I know is there's lots of oil. So if you haven't said it already, you're definitely frying things. And in fact, this way of cooking is deep frying because the food is literally soaked in oil. Oh, here we are, Excalibur. This is my baby. This is what I'm using to cook with. The good old pressure cooker. There we go. That looks good. So here, someone is grilling sausages. Oh, that looks good as well, actually. So here's an example of something you put in the oven for a long time. Roasting. And you can see all the water in the pot there. All you need to do is pop your pasta or pop your rice or pop your potatoes in there and boil them for a certain amount of time. 15-20 minutes. Can't remember, and I don't really know, to be honest. And lastly, oh, now that's what I'm talking about right there. Cupcakes. You put them in the oven and bake them. So, I hope you've learned something. Thank you very much for watching. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has been useful. So make sure that you check out our website, and you'll also find us now actually on Facebook, and of course if you haven't found us already, which you must have if you're watching this, on YouTube. There's a whole channel there, lots of videos. Watch them all, learn, and please remember, subscribe if you like, and we'll keep them coming. Thanks, have a good one, bye.